In the recent Azimio press briefings, about 4 or 5 Azimio meetings, as you can see in this particular photo, convened by none other than the Wiper party leader Kalonzo Musyoka, the DAP party leader Eugene Wamalwa, Jeremiah Kioni, who represents Jubilee Party, and also Oparanya to represent the ODM political party. Something that you have realized very, very strange is the absence of 2 political leaders in those meetings. First of all, it is the absence of the NARC Kenya party leader, Martha Karua. But I guess it is because Martha Karua and Kalonzo Musyoka are not really in good terms. Another person who has been missing, it is the Roots party leader, George Luchiri Wajakoya. I don't want us to talk about Martha Karua because that is exactly a story for another day. In this video, I want us to talk about George Wajakoya. Why? Because George Wajakoya, immediately he lost the previous elections. Raila Odinga himself looked for George Wajakoya to join Azimio simply because of the severe defections from Azimio leaders who rejected Raila Odinga after losing elections and decided to support President William Samoei Arap Ruto. So the question currently is, where exactly is George Luchiri Wajakoya? And when last did you see Wajakoya with Raila Amolo Odinga in any political event? Ladies and gentlemen, shocking details have emerged after George Luchiri Wajakoya publicly made a decision to dump Raila Amolo Odinga and also the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. So I'm eagerly waiting to see the next political move of Wajakoya if he will decide to support President William Ruto ahead of the 2027 general elections. Wajakoya will be independent and to see if he will strategize to revive, to resuscitate his political career again and be in the ballot in the 2027 general elections. So I want to give you the factual details in this particular analysis. But before that, just a quick reminder. If you want to receive more political updates, like the one that I'm currently doing right here, I want you to take 1 second or 2 and subscribe to this channel if you are new. Give this video a like because I believe that is the only way that YouTube can recommend this channel and this particular video to reach out to others. And that is exactly how we can grow this channel together. To my returning subscribers, I also want to appreciate you for your support. Now let us proceed with this analysis. The Roots party leader, George Luchiri Wajakoya, has finally seen the light. That there is no political future at all by supporting Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections. In the current politics of the Republic of Kenya, anybody, any politician supporting Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections, George Wajakoya, if he will be among them, it is just like chasing the wind. You know why? First of all, it is because of Raila Odinga's official exit from the local politics. And currently, Raila Odinga is fully focused on the African Union Commission top job. And that explains as one of the reasons as to why Wajakoya is no longer in Azimio and he is no longer supporting Raila Odinga. Because politics is all about interest. If Wajakoya will support Raila Odinga, what exactly is he going to gain, politically speaking? Of course, nothing. And number two, you can no longer see Wajakoya together with other Azimio leaders and supporting Raila Amolo Odinga simply because his fellow Azimio One Kenya Alliance top leaders, people like Kalonzo Musyoka, people like Martha Karua, even Eugene Wamalwa, stopped supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. They stopped following Raila Amolo Odinga. Like, for example, when last did you see Martha Karua and Raila Odinga in any political event? When last did you see the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka together with Raila Amolo Odinga in any political event? So that is the case. Even George Luchiri Wajakoya, simply because he has to plan about his next political future, there's no need for him to follow Raila Amolo Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections. Thirdly, ladies and gentlemen, it is because Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance is dead. Why am I saying this? I strongly believe that without the presence of Raila Amolo Odinga in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance, there is no Azimio. It is just like the ODM party. Without Raila in ODM, ODM will not exist any longer. Because Raila Odinga is the political heavyweight of the Azimio One Kenya Alliance and also the ODM party. And just like I had said it earlier on, if you can still remember, immediately after Raila Odinga and George Wajakoya lost the previous 2022 general elections to President William Samoei Arap Ruto, and because Azimio top leaders defected from Azimio, and very many other key pillars in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance leaders became so inactive in Azimio, Azimio was becoming weak. Because people like Peter Kenneth stopped being active in Azimio. Even the former head of state, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, stopped being active in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. So the popularity of Azimio was decreasing. That is why Raila Odinga had to re-strategize. He had to look for Wajakoya to join Azimio to strengthen Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance again. Currently, because Azimio is dead, and Raila Odinga is even no longer in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance, that is why you cannot see Wajakoya again. Another reason, ladies and gentlemen, it is because of the political parties' differences. I want you to remember that the only thing that unites Raila Odinga and George Luchiri Wajakoya is the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. Otherwise, George Luchiri Wajakoya is the party leader of the Roots Party. Raila Odinga is the party leader of the ODM party. So they have political differences. And the only thing that can unite the two is the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. But currently, Azimio, just like I had said it earlier on, Azimio is dead. And every political party has their own ambitions, their own political strategies ahead of the 2027 general elections. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, you can no longer see Wajakoya in Azimio or supporting Raila Amolo Odinga simply because of Raila Odinga's recent, very strange political moves. Currently, you cannot understand Raila Odinga ahead of the 2027 general elections. There is a huge confusion. You cannot tell if Raila Odinga truly is supporting the government of the day, he is in the government of the day, he is supporting Kenya Kwanza, or if he is in the opposition. Because Raila Odinga recently made some few remarks saying that he is ready to work with any leader in government. Because the government of the day is also supporting him for the African Union Commission top job. And if you can remember a few months ago, Raila Odinga strongly opposed working with the leaders in the government. In fact, the ODM party leaders and Azimio leaders who associated with the leaders in government, they were kicked out from Azimio and ODM. And especially in ODM, those are the kind of the political leaders who are referred as the ODM party rebels. But currently, Raila Odinga himself is also associating with the government of the day, something that even Martha Karua strongly opposes. And that is why you can no longer see Martha Karua also with Raila Amolo Odinga again. Because one thing about Martha Karua, she does not want anything at all to do with the current regime. At least Raila Odinga can associate with the government. At least Kalonzo Musyoka can associate with the leaders in the current government. But for Martha Karua, a no is a no. That is it. The ground is also open. I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your opinions. I want to know your views concerning this video. Where exactly is Wajakoya? Have you been monitoring Wajakoya's recent political behaviors? Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political updates. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Remember, my name is Jason. Have a good night. Thank you and bye-bye.